There's a hidden 24 megapixel mode on the S26 Ultra that captures sharper photos without making the file size too large, but it's not available by default. And you can also control the autofocus speed of the S26 Ultra to get that smooth rack focus you see in movies. I'll cover that and more later in this video. These are the best S26 Ultra tips and tricks. So the first tip is related to the quick settings panel. By default, the brightness and volume sliders in the quick settings are arranged horizontally, and on a big phone like the Ultra, reaching across the screen with one hand can feel awkward. But on my S26 Ultra running on One UI 8.5, I can completely customize the layout. Turn those long horizontal sliders into sleek vertical controls and move them to the right side of the screen. That means whether I'm adjusting the brightness outdoors or lowering the volume from here, everything is right where my thumb naturally rests, making one-handed use much more convenient. Talking about convenience, this AI feature on the Galaxy S26 Ultra feels straight out of the future. It's called Audio Eraser and it works across all streaming apps like YouTube, Netflix, Instagram and more. So imagine, you're watching a live match and the crowd noise is drowning out the commentary. Just swipe down to open quick settings and you will see this audio eraser option. Enable it and the background noise fades away instantly. What makes it even more impressive is that it works in real time. And if you don't want to remove all the ambient sound, you can fine-tune the intensity to keep enough stadium atmosphere for a more immersive experience. Spam calls are one of the most annoying parts of owning a smartphone, and the S26 Ultra can now handle them automatically with call screening feature. To turn it on, go to Dialer, Settings, Call Screening and turn it on, and also turn on the auto screen calls. Now whenever you receive a call from an unknown number, your phone will automatically pick up the call and ask the caller their name and intent for calling. You will see what the caller is saying on your screen and decide whether you want to answer or not. That's actually very useful. Here's another calling feature on the S26 Ultra, and it's something users have wanted for years. Built-in voicemail. And this isn't that traditional carrier voicemail that redirects you to the network provider. This feature works directly on your phone. To enable it, open the dialer settings and turn on direct voicemail. You can even decide how long your phone should ring before unanswered calls are sent to the voicemail. Once enabled, anyone who calls you can leave a voice message when you don't answer. Those messages are stored right on your device and can be accessed instantly from your call logs. Just tap the microphone icon to play them. And it gets even better. If you turn on the transcript assist, your Galaxy phone can automatically convert those voice messages into text, so you can read the message without even listening to it. It's a simple but extremely useful feature. Another extremely useful feature is the new calculator of the S26 Ultra, which is powered by AI. Whenever you get a message with a calculation on it, you need to just copy it, open the calculator app, and the AI will automatically extract the calculation so you don't have to manually write or copy anything. Honestly, these little thoughtful implementations of AI is what's separating Galaxy AI from all the other smartphone AIs. Your Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with Perplexity AI built in, but you still get Gemini as the default. Fortunately, changing it only takes less than a minute. Go to Settings, open Advanced Features, then tap the side button. Under long press, select the gear icon next to Digital Assistant and choose Perplexity AI instead. To make things even more seamless, go back to Advanced Features, open Voice Wake Up, enable Perplexity AI and set up your wake phrase. After that, Perplexity AI is just a button press or voice command away, and Perplexity is better in Gemini for fact-checking. So if you prefer fast, research-focused answers with fact-checking, this is one of the first settings you should change on your S26 Ultra. There's another cool side button trick which is insanely useful. I'll show you that in just a bit. But before that, did you know that with One UI 8.5, the S26 Ultra has a new partial screen recording feature? Using it, you can now record a specific part of the screen instead of the whole screen. You can freely select the area you want to record, and when you're ready, just tap on record and it'll start capturing the selected portion. It's pretty neat when you want to limit the area being recorded, either to avoid distraction or to retain privacy. Here's a camera tip for you. Samsung by default takes 12 megapixel photos, and it gives you the option to take 50 megapixel and 200 megapixel photos. But they are way too large in size. However, there's a hidden way to unlock sharper 24 megapixel photos, which is the perfect balance of quality and size. Open the Galaxy Store and install the Good Lock. Now download the Camera Assistant module. Open Camera Assistant, select 24 megapixel resolution and enable 24MP mode. Then turn on keep 24 megapixel resolution so that the camera always stays in 24 megapixel even after closing the app. Now your S26 Ultra will shoot sharper and more detailed photos by default. This new camera trick can instantly make your videos look more cinematic, and almost no one knows it even exists. Open the camera app, head into settings and tap on camera assistant. You'll find a new option called autofocus speed. This lets you control how quickly the camera shifts focus in both photos and videos. Here's where the magic happens. Set the video transition speed to slow and the shift sensitivity to high. Now whenever your subject changes, the focus glides smoothly from one object to another, creating the professional rack focus effect you usually see in movies. If you're filming action or fast moving subjects, switch the transition speed to fast so the camera locks focus instantly. It's a small setting, but it can dramatically change the way you shoot your videos. This is another useful side button trick. One of the most major upgrades of the S26 Ultra was the privacy display. But turning it on and off requires you to open the quick settings panel. Not very convenient. Here's a shortcut. Go to advanced feature, side button, double press and select privacy display. Now you can quickly turn on or turn off the privacy display just by double pressing the side button. Much more seamless and fast. But did you know that you can also set the privacy screen to turn on automatically whenever you are entering a PIN or a password, or even when you receive messages or notification pop-ups? It can automatically block them from any prying eyes. To turn it on, just go to the quick settings panel, long press on the privacy display and turn on the conditions for turning on toggle button. Now whenever you are entering a PIN or receive a message, the privacy screen will turn on automatically. Samsung's AI image editing was already miles ahead of the competition. But with the Galaxy S26 Ultra, it's gotten even better. Before, you had to manually draw around an object or sketch what you want to add. Now, you can simply type exactly what you want. You can replace the sky with the sunset, add a mountain in the background, or generate an object that would be nearly impossible to draw by hand. Just describe it and the phone does the rest. And the results are shockingly good. The edits look natural, detailed, and often so convincing that it's hard to believe they were created directly on a smartphone. One of my favorite hidden features of the Galaxy S26 Ultra is the new Finder button on the home screen. Once enabled, you can search your entire phone instantly without even opening the app drawer. Just go to Settings, Home Screen, and turn on Show Finder on home screen. Now a dedicated search button appears right on your home screen. Tap it and you can quickly find specific apps, photos in your gallery, saved documents, contacts, and even specific settings in your phone. It's a small addition, but it makes navigating your phone much more fast and efficient. Now, if you were wondering how I got this cool custom keyboard on my S26 Ultra, then here's how. Open Good Lock and install the Keys Cafe module. In here, go to the keyboard section and you'll see a lot of custom keyboards. You can choose any one of these and apply it, or you can tap on Edit to customize it as per your style. From key colors to key press effects and swiping effects, you can change everything to create the most personalized keyboard. While in here, here's another keyboard trick. Go to the gestures section and enable these 2-finger gesture toggle buttons. You'll see 4 gestures here, all of which you can customize as per your preference. And now you can easily do stuff like swipe up with 2 fingers to select all, swipe down to copy, swipe left to undo, and swipe right to open the emojis section. So those were some of my favorite hidden features on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Let me know in the comments which features were your favorite, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Gizmo Rush for more tips, tricks and in-depth tech reviews. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.